Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a little while, so I wanted to just have like a little catch up, just why not? Have a little chit chat. If you don't know, I'm Bryony, nice to meet you. Today I just wanted to have a little catch up, just to tell you what's been going on in my life and why I haven't been active for probably about a month now. So you might know I'm a uni student and I'm in my second year, but I'm doing like a 3-year like pathway degree. So I get a qualification each year. So I get my certification in my first year, and my second year, which I'm in, I get my diploma, and then my third year I get my degree. So I could finish after 1 year, finish after 2 years. It just depends on how far I want to take my education. So because I'm in my second year, I had to do a dissertation. They call it a creative research project, and I spoke a little bit about it in one of my videos. I can't remember which one. Because of COVID, all my research was changed last minute. So instead of doing like a focus group, I had to do online interviews through staff members, and basically it was due the week before, like the Friday before Easter, and then I got my final bits of my research on the Tuesday, which sounds okay. Like, you have a couple days to get it done, but like I hadn't started my conclusion yet because I wanted to wait until I had all my evidence. Yeah, so I've been very education focused for the past couple of weeks. But now I'm on Easter break, which is lovely, so I can actually just relax, and I don't have too much coursework left to do when I go back. I did Lent as well. I gave up meat for 40 days and 40 nights. It was good. I enjoyed it. If anyone wants any recipes, I had it on my a private Snapchat story. I just did updates of what I made. I ate a lot of plant-based alternatives. It's great. Really nice. Some bits I'm probably gonna keep eating because I felt the main thing I found was that I felt lighter even though I was more full. So I could eat I made a pitta with rice, avocado, pea based breaded nugget things. They're really nice. Just some seasoning and some sriracha mayo. It's so nice. It's really good. I'm a basic gal. I can't handle my spice, so I always have to add mayo in as well because it does have a kick. I know. I wish I could handle spice, but I can't. I did Lent because I wanted to try something I hadn't done, and being iron deficient, I eat a lot of red meat, and I wanted to try and cut back on my meat intake as a whole and see how I would cope. Anyway, see if I could get it from other different sources. And I think it worked quite well. I think, I did it. I enjoyed it. I've found a love for cooking now as well. So if you guys want to see a video of me making some of the dishes I did, I'll be more than happy to do that. Cooking with Bryony, why not? On a more serious tone, I've been struggling a lot with mental health, and I wanted to touch on it slightly. I'm a naturally anxious person. I've never gone to the doctors or gone about that as of yet. I've had issues with sleep in the past, but I've also never been diagnosed with that. I've just kind of tried to plod along by myself, which isn't the best thing. I went to a very intense high school. So my secondary school was an all-girls grammar, so we had a lot of pressure to get the grades, get into uni, and there was really nothing else, no other. They pushed us a lot, and I'd like to say I'm intelligent, but I'm not academically inclined. I don't know if it's just the way my brain is wired. A counsellor caught it a bit late. But they thought I could have had some sort of learning processing issue going on in my A-levels because I didn't do as well as I did my GCSEs. And that's usually when it's picked up, especially in females. I've been struggling a lot with anxiousness recently. I won't go into too many details because I don't want to, cause a kerfuffle. Don't want to go into too many details because obviously it is quite private to me, but I've been trying to get help recently. I just wanted to touch on how, like, bad it's been. So I phoned up my local GP, which is what you're meant to do, and I was like, can I just book an appointment? I'd like to talk about my sleep and my mental health, please. And for lack of better words, they pretty much told me they weren't equipped for that. It wasn't important enough for an appointment. And if it was urgent, I should call 111, and that was the only way they would refer me. And, like, fair enough if that's the regulation, but to admit you need help in the first place is such a step. Like, it's such a big, like, okay, I need help. And that's the response from the, like, when you're reaching out, and especially at this age, like, at 20 years old, I'm not young enough to have, like, a parent call up and say, my daughter is struggling, you know? So I'm doing it myself, and, like, even admitting that I need help and getting that thrown back in my face, it was a bit deflating, I guess. It was upsetting to hear. You can do these, you can do a quiz. No, on the NHS website, they do, like, a check-in thing, and it's like, call it a score at the end of it, and you get a depression score, and then an anxiety score. And I did one last lockdown, a few months ago, and then I did one, like, the night before I called. And the night before I called, it was distinctively higher than previous numbers, and they come up with a little slogan saying, you need to book an appointment. So I tried, and I was told it wasn't important enough. So even though I called at the right time, which in itself was difficult because my sleep, I don't really sleep, so I fall asleep around like 5, half 4, around that time, and I wake up at 8. But it's not good sleep. Like, it's very, like, interrupted. I don't know if I'm going to include all this, but anyway. So I've been struggling with my sleep and my mental health recently, so I've just wanted to take a bit of a break and try and sort out my life and just kind of wind down from a lot of anxiousness. I don't know what it is. I'm not sure, but it's okay to feel anxious. It's okay to feel this way. I just would like to know why I'm feeling this way. I think it's a lot of the things coming forth, a lot of conversations, especially around the time of Sarah Everard. You know, a lot of those conversations can be quite triggering for a lot of women and non-binary people. So it's probably that could be a factor. I'm not sure. I don't know what it is, but I tried to get help and I've been unsuccessful so far. I've tried a couple times now and I keep getting the same response. I don't know why, but it feels like if I was to call 111, if you don't know, 111 is like this, like, it's urgent, but it's not urgent enough for 999. So 999 is like broken bones. You need an ambulance, you need the paramedics, like, immediately. 111 is maybe if you're feeling nervous about symptoms and you're not too sure your answers are being heard, I guess. But yeah, I don't really know what 111 is for, but I know that it's not as urgent as 999, but more urgent than just phoning your local GP. But yeah, anyway, I've been trying to sort that out. It's not going well, so I've just taken a step back from everything. And so the UK regulations have slightly changed. You can go outside and, like, meet a person, you know, in the park, or in your garden, which is lovely. We've had some nice weather recently, so I've just been trying to see, like, friends when I can, because, you know, it's good. They cheer me up, and it's good to be close to your friends when you're kind of going through a rough patch. Yeah, so I just wanted to tell you guys, like, what's going on and why this channel isn't a regular thing. I'm not looking to be a consistent YouTuber here. This is for my own enjoyment, I'd like to think of it as like a personal diary, obviously not that personal, but like just a little sentiment, so family members I haven't been able to see in ages and I still can't see can watch this and know what is going on and see my face, because it's very different from like a text message or even a Zoom sometimes, just talking to the camera. But yeah, I just wanted to have a little catch up just to say I'm okay. I am okay. I know that I am okay and I will be okay. It's just when you're feeling like you're in a bit of a rut and very unmotivated to do things. So like I'm meant to be sending off my auditions for colleges and I've probably missed my mark now just because of mental health, and I just don't think people realise how debilitating it can be on your life. But yesterday I tidied my room. I still haven't tidied my desk yet, that's why I'm sitting over here. But I tidied my room and that was a big step, and that always helps. Lockdown has given everyone a bit more time to think about everything, and before, like when my life was so full on, you know, it's just like all those things that kept you in a routine. And I still have a routine now. I'll make myself like wake up at 8, but sometimes I just don't want to get up until like 10. And that's okay, because I have nowhere else to be. But it's just having that lack of regiment, I feel, that has really impacted the way that I'm spending my time. This lockdown has been the worst one for me, just because I think it's the weather. Everyone's affected by the weather. We had one hot day in Easter and I went to the beach and it was beautiful, and I wore a swimsuit and I went in the sea, but it was bloody cold, so I didn't stay in there for long. I had to remind myself, it's March. It's now April, but it was a very, very cold day. Yeah, I wanted to come on here today and just say hi. I'm okay. I'm fine. I just wanted to let you know that I haven't been using this as much because there's been a bit of a rut that I've been in. That's the main reason why. But obviously, when you're in a rut and I had no choice but to do my dissertation, I feel like that is quite damaging. Yeah, I got it done. Thank you very much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. It's just like a little catch up. Leave a like if you liked it. Don't worry if not, that's fine. Have a lovely day and take care.